Number 10. Den of Thieves II, Pantera. It is a fast-paced 2025 follow-up to the 2018 heist thriller, starring O'Shea Jackson Jr. as the cunning thief Donnie and Gerard Butler as the unrelenting and unconventional LAPD cop Big Nick. This time, the action moves from Los Angeles to Europe as Donnie is caught up in the scheme of a bold diamond robbery known as Pantera, which is being planned by elite international criminals. Nick, intent on tracking him down, pursues the trail throughout London, transforming the sequel into a global battle featuring suspenseful standoffs, traps, and nasty fights. Even though the movie mainly relies on macho energy and well-known robbery cliches, it offers strong action, sleek set pieces, and a rivalry that gets more intense with each turn, making it a worthwhile watch for fans of the previous movie's blend of attitude and cruelty. Number 9. Novocaine. It is a 2025 action comedy directed by Dan Burke. The film stars Jack Quaid as a lonely person who has a strange condition that renders him absolutely painless. But when he witnesses a crime and becomes engaged in a deadly criminal scheme, his seemingly harmless abnormality transforms him into an unforeseen force of destruction. As he is pursued by violent gangs, his inability to experience pain serves as both a strength and an obstacle, propelling him into progressively volatile and ludicrous scenarios. Novocaine largely relies on its blend of slapstick violence and unconventional comedy, including energetic combat scenes, extravagant acrobatic humor, and a mature tone. Although the plot isn't very innovative, Jack Quaid's performance and the film's inventive action set pieces make it a fun addition to the 2025 action comedy lineup. Number 8. Warfare. Based on Mendoza's actual experiences as a U.S. Navy SEAL in Iraq, it is a gritty military drama of 2025. The film takes place on November 19, 2006, amid an uncontrolled surveillance mission in Ramadi, and follows a team of SEALs as their assignment descends into anarchy. Instead of using extensive exposition, the story is presented with real-time intensity, striking you with action scenes, confined tension, and the collapse of survival instincts. Its severe brutality and little character background are its minor flaws, but its deep realism is its primary highlight. However, Warfare is one of the best releases of 2025 if you're searching for a war movie that puts you in the middle of things and keeps you there. Number 7. Heads of State. It is a 2025 action comedy featuring Idris Elba as UK Prime Minister Sam Clarke and John Cena as US President Will Derringer, two adversaries forced to work together after their jet is shot down, and a mysterious foreign enemy pursues them throughout Europe. The film offers slick amusement rather than profound political realism, leaning toward buddy movie banter, enormous set pieces, and witty parodies of world leaders. Despite being fun, the film is weak and well-known, with Elba and Cena's chemistry playing a major role in its appeal. But it's a good popcorn movie night owing of its action comedy, thrilling pursuit scenes, and ridiculous global stakes. Number 6. The Accountant 2. It is a dark action thriller sequel where Ben Affleck returns as forensic accountant analyst Christian Wolfe, and Jon Bernthal reprises his role as his deadly brother Braxton. Directed by Gavin O'Connor, the film begins with the assassination of Finance Bureau Chief Ray King, driving Christian and Mary Beth Medina to approach Braxton and investigate a lethal plot that links banking offenses to human trafficking groups. The movie thrives on Affleck and Bernthal's on-screen interaction, crisper action sequences, and an improved character-centered plot, while the story relies heavily on classic cliches and handles multiple themes with varying consistency. Overall, it is a stylish thriller with a smart twist and exciting brother duo performances, making it a terrific addition to the 2025 action film collection. Number 5. A Working Man. It is a 2025 action thriller directed by David Ayer. The plot centers on Levon Cade, an ex-Black Ops operative who is now an engineering supervisor. His peaceful life is upended when criminals kidnap his boss's daughter, entangling him in a murky web of injustice, gang violence, and personal retaliation. The movie features a commanding lead performance, brutal working-class subjects, and heart-pounding set pieces. The movie works because of Statham's screen presence and tough guy intensity, but its predictable plot and occasional pace flaws make it a typical action film. Overall, it's an energetic, straightforward action film with imperfections and a driven hero that delivers. Number 4. Nobody 2. It is the high-energy sequel to the 2021 action thriller, reuniting Bob Odenkirk as Hutch Mansell, who seeks to enjoy a peaceful holiday with his family in the tiny town of Plummerville, only to be drawn back into chaos when town criminals and a brutal crime leader target his family. With direction by Timo Gianto and returning cast member Christopher Lloyd, as well as newcomers Colin Hanks and John Ortiz, the film has intense combat scenes, raw intensity, and Odenkirk's surprise shift into an action protagonist. While the sequel lacks the first film's creativity and humor, it nevertheless delivers highly entertaining action and strong performances. Number 3. The Gorge. It is a 2025 sci-fi thriller directed by Scott Derrickson. Miles Teller and Anya Taylor-Joy play skilled shooters deployed on the opposite ends of an enigmatic valley, tasked with protecting a frightening secret hidden under its depths while keeping a developing bond across the gap. The film delivers grandeur with its powerful visuals, eerie soundtrack by Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross, and storyline that blends romance, action, suspense, and horror. On the other hand, its genre shifts and pacing may not appeal to everyone, but its scale and cast chemistry shine, whereas others might feel that its enormous concept lacks dramatic focus in the second half. Overall, The Gorge is worth seeing if you're seeking a modern, little unusual action thriller with mystery and creatures. Number 2. Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. The film picks up where Dead Reckoning left off, with Ethan Hunt and his IMF crew facing off against the Entity, a terrifying, uncontrolled intelligence. Following the conclusion of the previous film, which destroyed alliances and increased the stakes to world-ending heights, Ethan has to race against time to prevent an impending worldwide collapse caused by the artificial intelligence's influence on nations, armed forces, and surveillance networks. Directed by Christopher McQuarrie, the film offers large-scale set pieces, spectacular realistic stunts, and an emotional plot that brings Ethan Hunt's long-running journey to a conclusion. Overall, the plot is sluggish and less original than previous movies, but it offers a blend of espionage, global action, and the franchise's trademark high-risk, realistic stunt work. Number 1. Ballerina. It is a 2025 high-octane spin-off based in the John Wick world, directed by Len Wiseman and written by Shay Hatton. The film follows Eve Macaro, a ballet-trained assassin brought up in the Ruska Roma assassin culture, on a brutal journey to seek revenge for her father's murder by a violent organization led by the Chancellor. Along the way, franchise regulars such as Winston and John Wick return, tying precisely into the Wick narrative between chapters 3, Parabellum, and 4. The movie features great action scenes and Ana de Armas's compelling lead role, which are further complemented by an appealing visual style. While the action is intense, the story and character development don't always equal the intensity of the combat scenes. However, if you're more interested in slick assassin action than in a complex plot, this film meets your expectations. That's it for today. Thank you for watching this video. Do subscribe to our channel to see more videos related to movies and series suggestions.